I had a good time. It was nice. Big stage, outside, very hot, you know. But overall the vibe was good, so I had a good time. For sure.
Yeah, I'm happy. Not the best one, but it's we got a lot of energy from the audience, so it made the evening or the morning or what to call it.
Okay. And you had a little visit from a bee, right?
Yeah. I got stung by a bee while playing my guitar, so that was the first for me. Very interesting. He stung me and he got the hell out of there. That was new. But I guess one can say it happens.
Okay, so you guys came all the way from Norway. You're staying here for the weekend, right?
Yes, we're going home on Sunday. So now we're just gonna have a lot of fun and enjoy the festival and meet interesting, cool people and hang out and just be part of the fun,
Any bands you want to see in particular?
Yeah, we'll definitely see Cannibal Corpse and Mayhem tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I don't know what other bands.
Sawmill is tomorrow.
Sawmill, yeah.
Yeah,
And I forgot what's going to happen, but I will probably. I like to go out and see a little bit what's happening. Maybe I will find a new band I like. I don't know.
Always good.
Might happen.
Okay, so I heard you guys are going to start working on a new album, right?
Yes.
Anything that you can talk about it, and anything that you have worked on already?
Yeah, we got basically 2 songs. Spending a lot of time making these songs, so it's going to take a while. So we figure we're going to work probably the whole next year. Putting together a whole album is going to take probably that whole year. It's a slow process, but we are very thorough, so that's why it takes time. Same thing with last album, took a lot of time too because we took our time, and it's just it's not really a fast process in this band, so we're gonna take our time and make one hell of an album, definitely.
Yeah, and another fact is that we still have a lot of, not a lot, but we have a few shows to do. So we have to start working on a new album, and then we have to stop the process and start it. So as long as we are doing live shows, the album will be like delayed a little bit, but we are still working on it. But it's not being a continuously process. It's like work stuff,
Yeah.
So we mix it in between live shows. From the live shows we get inspiration, which makes it more fun to make the music. We feel more inspired.
Okay, so you're going to work on this new album, but and you said you have some concerts lined up. So what are the plans until the end of the year? You have concerts, anything else going on? Festivals?
Well, right now we have 2 more shows this year. 3, sorry. Thank you. And like he said, preparing for these shows, it makes you postpone a lot of the composition and all that, that work with the new stuff. So we're not going to jump on a lot of stuff. If we get offered stuff, we might actually say no. But we'll consider anything, of course. But since it takes up a lot of our time, we might say no to a few things. We're definitely not going to work ourselves hard on getting shows or anything. But of course, I'm not going to sit here and say that we won't do anything if people offer us something. So we'll just, So this year, those 3 gigs, in between, we're just going to work on music. And like I said, next year we'll try just to go down into the basement and just fucking stay there and make magic.
We also have one show coming up next summer, which will be announced this weekend. At the Chronicle Moshers Festival in Germany, somewhere in Germany. That's the only show we have booked for next year.
By that time, we'll have a lot of cool new songs. So definitely.
Okay, so we were talking about this earlier. You guys went to MTF. So do you want to go back to the US? Any offers? Anything?
No offers. Do we have offers?
There was some some offers. There were some people in California that wanted to have us from Maryland to California, but we did an exclusive show, so we had to say no to that one. But we would love to come back, but it's a hell of a process, and I think that's going to happen like after a new album release. We're gonna start that process again, because we definitely have to go back to America, and hopefully for more than just a festival.
We had a great time in America at the MDF. That was really cool. Even though we were one guy short, we had a really great time, and he was having a great time just drinking a lot, back home and too. But next time we'll bring him so he can drink with us in America. Yes.
So if in just as a shout out there, if anybody from a cruise would ask you to go there, would you go there or not?
We might go there, hey?
Yeah, I would love to go there.
Yeah, on a bunch of tons of metal out on sea.
Now it's like all the. As long as we love to play live, so if we get the opportunity to play live and we have an offer that we can deal with it, we will do it definitely. Wherever it is, if it's on a boat or if it's in a wood or in the woods or in a tent or in whatever, doesn't matter. As long as we feel comfortable about what they have to offer and what we can present. If we feel that we can present something good and do something good there, we will definitely go there.
Okay, so if I'm a promoter, let's say I'm a promoter in the US, and you guys go there, what kind of runners would I be looking at? What kind of runners do you actually request for your concerts?
Runners, like riders, or?
Yeah?
Riders?
Yeah. If I was a promoter, what kind of things would I see in your list?
No, it's actually
Very regular
Yeah.
stuff. We don't have anything special.
We have
Liquor and beer.
and of course you have the technical stuff, which we need to have to be able to play.
And we gotta take care of our bass player, so we don't give him nuts because he died. He will die.
No, it's actually the as long as the technical stuff is there, we are happy. But that's the most important. If we get we have been doing a lot of shows where people have been they don't understand how to read a rider. So you ask for something, you get something completely different. Then they make your situation very difficult. It's hard to go to work when it's like that. But as long as those conditions are okay, we are not a difficult band. Our job and our passion is to be on the stage. So if the technical stuff is okay on the stage, we are fine. That's
Okay, so talk about your discography. You have like 7 albums, right? Have you ever? Is there anything else left that you still want to experiment with? Is there anything that you still want to use that you haven't yet, and you're planning to use in a new album?
I think, as the main composer of the band, I think that's something I might sit and think exactly that, but I take it as it comes. I don't really plan that much ahead, and I think I basically work the same way every time. And I'm the kind of guy who just needs a lot of motivation and inspiration to really kind of spend a lot of time making music. So that's why things might go slow sometimes, But overall, I think actually I'm just into trying to just make really good music for the band. Stay true to the style and what kind songs, and we're really satisfied with that. We played them, we like it, and the other stuff that's coming, you know, it's going to probably be very different. Some of it's going to be, you know, well, you haven't heard it, so you wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about. But it's so far, it's actually already very interesting, in my opinion. It's true to the style, but also somewhat new thinking, and yeah, we're already enjoying, you know, working on stuff.
Yeah, the only thing I could add to that is there's one thing I would maybe like to see us doing is, for once, because the band has, way before my time and the whole band's career, they've never had Aeternus has never had guest vocalists, and that has never been we were talking about it when we did this album, but it was out of the question. It was like the only members going to play on the album is the actual members in the band. So for me, it would maybe be interesting to try it out, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's just like a thought.
We'll see.
We'll see. But if it is, it's going to be something completely out of our world. It's going to be
Really sick and really cool.
yeah, something that's I don't know, that doesn't have anything to do with metal or something like that. It will be to make something genuine, because a lot of bands, they have this. I know we're bringing a friend or two to sing on an album, and that's cool. But since Aeternus has never done it, I feel like if it's gonna happen one day, it has to be.
You gotta make a difference in a way where you don't play around with that typical metal thing, I guess, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, so before we cook here, it's too hot here. I want to ask you the last question. If you have any messages for the Spirit of Metal viewers.
Keep supporting metal. Thanks for supporting what we do and enjoying what we do. And that's about it, I guess.
I think you said it very well.
Yeah, I did.